Hello, and thank you very much for joining us today. I will let you present yourself first.
Okay, thank you so much, Alexander. My name is Dan. I'm the VP of Sales at a company called Anyword, which is a company that uses an AI tool, or that has an AI tool that allows us to not only generate ad copy or just copy in general, but generate copy that drives engagement and increases conversions, helping you to grow your business and really take you to the next level.
What kind of customers your company have?
That's a good question. So the truth of the matter is, I think a lot of companies suffer from any variety of similar problems when it comes to their copy issues. So our customer base really reflects that. We have 3 different tiers. So we kind of have a starter tier, which really focuses on answering the question of the problem of copywriting specifically. It's a fantastic tool. And people using that ones are a lot of sort of smaller agencies who, just need copy. And that's really what they're concerned about. We then have our business tiers, which is Anyword Pro and Anyword Enterprise. Anyword Pro is really a tool focused on taking that same issue of copywriting, but now saying, what are the unique and specific needs of businesses, and what does it take to grow a business, increase engagement, and grow your user base? And what can we do to do that? And so Pro has a lot of specific tools in there that are focused on not only creating copy, but creating powerful copy that drives engagement and really helps move your business to the next level. And then Enterprise is a custom solutions tier. So that's all about, what do you need, right? And in that case, we'll usually have a conversation with a specific client to understand very in depth what kind of needs they have, and then design a whole platform, using our core technology for them, specific unique integrations and that kind of thing.
I have a free account on Anyword on your platform, and I don't know the pricing model. It's per article, it's per month, it's per user. How do you charge?
Yeah, so each different tier has different pricing, of course. Let's talk about starter for a second. If you're doing a free one, then you probably have a free trial, which is a 7-day free trial. That gives you 5,000 words, play around with, see the platform for yourself. All the pricing is on the site. It starts out at $19 a month for, I think, 15,000 words, and you can select larger word packages from there. And then Anyword Pro and Anyword Pro and Enterprise, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll get a conversation going around that and see what makes the most sense.
It's not too much, yeah? It's not too much. It's not an expensive tool.
No. So again, it depends on your specific needs, but Pro, for example, is still going to cost you significantly less than what you're going to pay for, just routine, regular copywriting, especially if you have serious copywriting needs. Yeah.
Okay. So we will use your tool. So we invite other members from our community to try. It's 7 days you can try this tool. Yeah.
Right.
So
Anyword.com.
Yeah, I realize that companies that offer free trial, they are confident that they have a very good product. And I am happy to have you today with us. I know you are on sales, but a good product, it's sell by himself, because people talk. I will recommend to other marketers and to other agencies, my friends, hey guys, I use this. I save a lot of time, because it's also about saving time, right?
Well, Alexander, I think you said something interesting. You said I'm in sales, but the truth of the matter is you are as well. I mean, we were talking a little bit just before this call, and you were telling me how you're the successful, serial entrepreneur. And I know a lot of the folks who are coming on and watching your show are coming from a similar background. They're business-focused people. They have career dreams. They want to really grow something, create a business, maybe sell a business, and create wealth for themselves. And anybody who's in a position like that better be a salesperson, right? Because if you're managing a company, or you're a CEO, or you're running a business, you need to be selling every single day, right? You're selling to potential clients, you're selling to your investors, you're selling to your employees, getting them on board with you and getting them to where you want to go. So first of all, just answering that, I might be on the sales side, but I think that's actually the most relevant side for your entire user base. So that's kind of what I would touch on that front.
Yeah, sales is not something negative.
No, sales is what makes the world go round, right? When you go home to your wife and she's mad at you for some reason, you better sell yourself, man.
Let's stop the sales on the planet, and we will see a big war out there. Yeah.
You got it. And I think Anyword comes in a lot on that front as well, because when you're trying to grow your business and you're looking to say, how do I connect with my potential users? How do I get people in the door? How do I grow this, right? Having copy that drives engagement, that people care about, that makes sense, is really important. And being able to touch on those core interests. Anyword is in a super unique position. We actually started life in 2013 as a Facebook promotion company called Kiwi, developed an incredible relationship with Facebook, and maintain that side of the business even today. We work with hundreds of publishers, many of them industry leaders. So like some of our clients on that front include the BBC, CNN, Axios, Daily Mail. The New York Times is actually an investor in our company. And the reason I'm telling you that is because during that time, we've managed huge ad budgets, but also collected over 2 billion data points on what drives engagements and conversions. So into our system, we built a huge algorithm that looks at any copy you put in front of it, and then using that data set with a 76% accuracy predicts the potential of that copy to succeed in the real world. It's an insane tool. It'll even tell you how what gender it's most likely to be successful with, as well as what age range it's most likely to be successful with. So when you're a business and you're saying to yourself, how can I grow this to the next level? How can I connect with people? You know, Anyword Pro is really looking to answer those questions and say, you know, well, here's exactly how you can do that.
Tell me, please, could be something useful also for a podcast, for a YouTube video, YouTube channel, or just for content websites?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that it can do. First of all, our tool on the pro level is built out into several different things. We can answer a lot of specific needs. So first of all, ad copy for all your social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, PPC, all that good stuff. We've got you covered. You have a blog writer in there, so you can write full long form blogs. All right, so you need sort of unique content for yourself, speaking about your industry. We can do that for you. In like 2 minutes, by the way, you can write like a 700-word blog in like 2 minutes. Super easy. You write 5 words, it writes 700. We also have something sort of a crowning jewel of our pro tier, which is called continual optimization for landing pages and websites, which is essentially an automated A/B testing tool that allows you to optimize the performance on your page. And on average, folks are seeing around a 20 to 30% increase in conversion rates with that tool alone. And setting up is literally 5 minutes to get that thing running. So there's a lot of stuff going in there in terms of sort of doing these things for you and what we can answer for you. Now, I mean, you mentioned YouTube scripts and stuff like that. I don't think we currently have that in our system, but I know we've spoken about that in something we're looking to do. So you might see that coming out. We have, for example, a Shopify integration that we currently have in beta and will be launching soon live. And that's going to allow you to basically directly connect the system to your Shopify and do continual optimization on, you know, an e-commerce platform. So if you have lots of different products you're selling, we're going to be able to automatically A/B test language on those product pages to get you to sell more and really like push your revenues and growth.
I see. It's easy to learn how to use Anyword, or it's a tool that you need to spend a period of time to understand how to use it?
Oh man, it is so hard. It's going to take you like a minute and a half. You're going to sweat.
I can wait. I can wait 1 minute and a half.
Yeah, no, it's really easy. I mean, I think once you understand the workflow, again, which literally, I think most folks will get it straight in about a minute, 2 minutes tops, it couldn't be easy to use. And not only that, one of the standout things about Anyword is that we really focus on sort of a seamless user interface. So with that, what I mean by that is, I don't want you coming into my platform and getting confused, right? You need to be able to go in there and I want you to do as little work as possible. So for example, if you need ad copy, you don't even have to write a product description. Just give us the product page, like give us the URL and we'll write it for you. The system will completely write it for you. And then all the ad copy you write is just coming right from there. So you don't need to type a thing. You can literally come up with thousands of variations on powerful ad copy, for example, without typing a single word. And that's just one of the ways we're really reducing that barrier to entry. Not everyone's a copywriter. You don't need to be a copywriter. We've got that covered for you. And that's kind of part of the idea.
So right now, I really understand the power of artificial intelligence in marketing.
Yeah, well, I think it's more than artificial intelligence. Obviously, like, artificial intelligence is it's a cool thing, but really what it is, it's just a set of softwares that allow you to kind of do more, imitate things that the human would do. So the platform is really focused on writing in a way that's indistinguishable from a human, and not only that, writing in a way that's like the best copywriters in the world would write. But in Pro as well, just so you know, we take that even a step further. You know, a lot of brands have unique brand voices, right? I'm sure you've run several successful businesses yourself. You're well aware of the fact that you have a way of engaging with your potentially clients, and that's important for businesses. So in Anyword Pro as well, we're able to imitate brand voice. You can show the system, really easy to show it how to do it, how you speak, and then it will create copy that literally sounds just like your brand voice. And that's a really powerful tool, especially when you consider like people will learn to recognize you by the way you sound, right? People relate to your business, they care about your business. You know, people wear a specific brand of shoes because they engage with that shoe brand, not the shoe, the brand, right? People buy a certain computer because, or a certain phone because they engage with that brand. And so having the ability to like sound like you and really develop your brand voice is something we're wrapping into Pro, and it's super, super critical.
So in a way or another, you give to a small, to a startup, the possibility to be like they have a big team of experienced copywriters, right? But they just need to buy a license from Anyword, and they can have access to I don't know if you can count it like this, because if you hire 10 very talented copywriter, probably it's better to use a tool like this and one copywriter.
Yeah, so I guess, first of all, you mentioned startups. So obviously Anyword is going to answer a lot of needs of startups, but to be totally clear with you, our customer base ranges from one-person companies to, you know, I mean, multiple thousand employee organizations. So we're spanning all tiers of businesses. So even if you're like a one-person show and you're really getting this thing off the ground, you know, we've got you covered. But to the same extent, if you're, you know, an enterprise level company out there, we have plenty of clients in that field as well. I'd love to name some names. I'm not 100% sure I can, but we are working with several very, very large companies as well. And we can handle that as well. So it really depends on your needs. But yeah, we're going to be able to help you with smaller companies. And to your specific point about, well, should I hire 10 copywriters or just one in Anyword? I think that's really what you're looking at. For a startup, for like a smaller business, that's more what you're looking at. You're looking at, I can get so much done in minutes that would take humans, you know, days or more to accomplish. And then maybe with some of those things, I might need to do some editing. There might be some human that needs to be in there. I'll be honest with you, a lot of one-person shows who are running our tool, they don't have copywriters. They're just using us. And then they do a little bit of edits themselves. The other thing I'll say is, again, with Anyword Pro, we're taking it a step further than that. It's not only are we helping you with, you know, your copywriting, but if you want to do what our continual optimization tool does, you're going to need to hire someone who's an expert in landing page and website optimization. That's going to cost you literally thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month. You know, those guys do not come cheap. They've got a lot of experience. They need a lot of specific tools. It's really hard to do. And continual optimization for your landing pages and websites wrapped up right there in Anyword Pro is going to do that for you as part and parcel of the whole story. So that's really a great tool. I can tell you there are some very, very big names who are currently using that. You've probably been to their websites. Again, I don't know if I'm allowed to name names on a recorded call, but if we're talking one-on-one, if I'm talking one-on-one to one of your clients, we can talk about some of those clients that we're working with, and I can give you some names. But big companies are using continual optimization. Little companies are using continual optimization. And I can give you one example that I can share of Angelino's Coffee, which is a e-commerce coffee site. They've seen a 40% increase in their conversion rates. That's like direct sales using that optimization tool.
Wow.
So it's serious business.
Yeah. So guys, you will have the link on the description. So feel free to try. It's free. Yeah, it's totally free to use, to try for 7 days.
Absolutely.
The last question is not a question. It's something that I want to ask you. What's the best business advice you know and you can share with our community?
That's a great question, because there's a lot of things I think business can do. Look, I think what I would say is that one of the really important things to any business is to make sure that you're developing a product that is meaningful to the people you're trying to sell it to. I'm saying that as a sales guy. I'm also saying that as an experienced business owner myself. You can sell, you know, typically you can sell a pen to anyone, right? Like, or ice to an Eskimo. But what you're really doing is, if you're doing something like that, you're selling something that somebody doesn't want or need. And eventually that's going to catch up to you. Learn what your users need. learn what they care about, learn what's important to them, and then provide them with solutions that are meaningful, and you will have a customer for life. That's really the difference. There's no such thing as a product that's too expensive. There's just such a thing as a product that's not valuable enough. So convey clear value and make sure that you're product first and that you have a product that actually brings that value, and then focus on growth by value first, right? That would be my real big advice. And if you want to see one of the greatest sales pitches of all time, I say this all the time, strongly recommend you see or watch, you can find it on YouTube, Steve Jobs' introduction of the first iPhone, because he's introducing something that never existed before, and he starts the entire thing with value. He doesn't talk about what the device is. He doesn't even show it to you. He just tells you what it does for you. And when you're looking to build your business and to really grow it and build success, the first thing you want to be making sure you're doing is taking care of people's problems, because you can get anything you want as long as you help as many people as you can get whatever they want. And that's really what's going to take your business to the next level. And I stole that quote from somewhere. I can't remember the guy's name. So if somebody in the comments wants to write who said that, feel free.
You just bring some value to our community. Did you realize that?
With what?
With the advices.
Oh yeah, I should hope so.
So you just do in the same time when you explain something to us, you did exactly the same stuff. You bring value. So by bringing value, you succeed by bringing value. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I think you know, like I said, I've been a business owner. I'm VP of sales at Anyword, and I own a company myself, and I'm a consultant on several companies. And one of the things that I always care about and I look for is, you know, am I trying to sell someone snake oil, or am I really bringing them something important and meaningful? Because that's what makes a difference in the world, right? And that's what people really care about. And if you are a charlatan, you will be found out. So just focus on building something that's meaningful, that solves problems, and go sell the hell out of it. You'll do a great job.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'm 100% sure that our community will love it. We are there also, just for you and for the community. We are there for you and for them, just to bring value, just to connect people, just to present interesting projects. And I test Anyword before the call, just to be sure that it's something that I can present in front of the community. You know,
awesome.
And I find it useful also for us. So if it's useful for us, I'm 100% confident that it's useful for other companies and people out there.
Well, I'm glad you gave it a shot, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. I wish you a fantastic day.
Amazing. You too. Have a great day.
I know.